is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And let's just say... Looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Open man, it's Jalen Darden. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Brady gives this to White. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Brady. Into the hands of Darden. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Fournette again. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Vaughn. Boy, behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Succop's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Well, Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 61 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Marr now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brady's throw complete to Otten. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Brady now on 1st down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Dorrance Armstrong. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Under pressure, they got him again. Neville Gallimore in there to drop him. At sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 45 yards. And the Cowboys are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They run the draw play. This is White. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle here to Brown. And touchdown! Noah Brown, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first-half lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now Dak on the option left. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CD Lamb
With his third touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A first down carry by Elliott. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Draw play, Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Dak's going to keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Opting to run again here with White.
He'll get this to about the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 38, Brady. And Brake, the tight end's got it.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jonathan Hankins able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Brady.
He'll get this one complete to Darden.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 2.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now Brady.
They'll set up the screen to Vaughn.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown.
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are able to at least get one score back.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So the big gain through.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Prescott on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Peyton Hendershot.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Marr on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa.
They'll go up the middle with White. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Brady going to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. To throw is Brady. And he's got his man on the out route.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady over the middle, and it's incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. 23, but not before picking up the first. Brady gives this one to Vaughn. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Brady gives this to White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jonathan Hankins in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. On second down, they'll run with White. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Brady. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Succop's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Just 1 more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Inside give to Davis. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Up the middle to Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A first down carry for Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. They'll try to throw now. Prescott got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down. Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backup some work. There's new.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jalen Tolbert
with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Brady now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Again, it's Brady. Completes it to Miller.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On 1st down, Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vaughn. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Brady. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Try to throw the out route, and he completes it to Rudolph. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. They find some open field here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
Again, Dak going to keep it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Play action now, Prescott.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the 1st as well. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Prescott. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. To throw is Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Cowboys are pouring it on.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Jonathan Hankins. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll start with the option.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
They are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Now Brady.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Jabril Cox
Drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And he fields it cleanly.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Davis. And some room to work. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Marr now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.